All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! What's up? Welcome in Off the Bench. Live right here, Raising Cane studio. That's right. It was so good yesterday, we decided to run it back by ourselves. Tripod mounting up once again as Mr. Jacob Hester is going to be joining us in a couple of segments, taking care of the family business. It's that time of the year, guys. It's that time of the year. People going down left and right. Things spreading through the schools. Kids bringing it home. Sicknesses everywhere. How are we doing, though?
I feel great. Whoa, that didn't sound like I
That
feel
sounded
great.
awful.
I don't believe you.
No, I feel great. I think I don't know. I haven't talked like all morning.
You did come in a little quiet
Yeah.
today.
No, but I'm good. I just was not into it at first. But we're good. The show started and then everything, the vibes are up now.
Vibes are up.
Yeah. I got up too early this morning.
You got up too early?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know,
You're
like
like an early riser, though. Like,
yeah,
especially
but
when you
I
work
got
out.
up at and I went this morning, but I got up at 3:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep no matter how hard I tried. So.
That sucks.
I know.
I know.
Got to count sheep.
That never works for me. I've tried that. It never works for me.
Does that work for anybody?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
So no.
You count sheep.
Yeah, they're supposed to be jumping over a fence in your
fence,
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just visualize them.
Like
I've
a little
done it.
thought bubble.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had some issues with so there's issues with our house alarm. So we've had
That's
issues
not-
like a battery runs out on one of the sensors or something. And it never happens during the day. It always happens at 2 a.m.
Right.
And of course, when the alarm starts,
Startled. Yeah.
everybody's startled. My wife's like, "Can you go check the house? What's going on?" I'm like, "Well, apparently there's just a low battery, one of them little circle batteries. That's it.
Yeah.
Messing up the whole night. Nobody can go back to sleep. Kids are waking up angry. What's going on, Daddy?
What is it? The fire alarm?
No, like the burglar alarm, the
No.
security alarm. Yeah, not the fire alarm.
You're gonna want to replace those batteries.
Yeah, so we had to get them replaced yesterday, but I had to bypass all these different. I don't know. It's annoying that things like that always seem to happen when you're dead asleep.
Right.
And it's going to make the most commotion. Ticking me off.
Right.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey man,
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Busy week this week, busy week next week as well. We got a lot going on right now, but guys, I feel it. I feel the Thanksgiving in the air.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Victoria was putting together hey, here's what we need to get at the store. This is what we're bringing to the family
Yes.
dinners type
Yes.
stuff. We were putting
Sure.
that together last night. I can feel it. I can smell the cornbread dressing.
Ooh. I think now's we're pretty close to the time where you got to start making that cornbread and letting it dry out on the countertop. People still do that?
My grandma
Y'all
does.
your grandma does?
Yeah. And then I used to help her crumble it all up.
Yeah. We do that with my dad. My dad usually makes
That was
a
my
big
job.
tray, and we would crumble the cornbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard a lot of Thanksgiving hate a little bit this year.
Really?
Yeah, talk about, the pilgrims and how it wasn't the big friendly meal that everybody portrays it as.
Yeah.
It's a friendly meal in my house.
It's
so-
very friendly. Well,
We
long as
turned it
everybody's-
friendly.
as long as everybody's on the same side of the political side of things,
Yeah.
it's usually pretty.
No,
Pretty
isn't.
calm.
I thought that was the top 3 icebreaker topics. They
Yeah.
always say icebreaker topics, politics, religion. I thought those were the 2.
Can you imagine the amount of around the Thanksgiving table, Brian Kelly, Sue, and LSU talk there's going to be? And Landry's great. No, well, why is he doing this? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. It's going to be state politics next year.
Right.
Or next week.
When I went home back to Texas, what was it, last weekend?
Yeah.
My aunt, so her husband went to Texas A&M, And my aunt was like, "What is going on over there?" And I was like, I couldn't even tell you, honestly. I couldn't tell you.
We're just a hot mess. That's
We're
all
a
we
hot ass mess.
It's like if the people at LSU don't know what's going on, how am I supposed
That's right.
to know?
We're like that. We're like that. A girl that walks into a bar, like dressed to the nines, looking great, and she comes out with like mascara running.
Yeah.
No shoes on.
Yes.
Ripped dress, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're a hot mess.
Hair all undone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
White girl wasted. LSU's white girl wasted right now.
Somebody's gonna think she's attractive though.
Right. She's gonna go
Someone's
home
like,
with
"Oh,
someone.
yeah."
There's always that one that's looking down from the corner of the bar.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right.
Hang on now.
That
Hang
feels-
on now.
That feels creepy.
That's right. Someone's always like, I got some daddy issues
Right.
too. I'm ready.
I can fix her.
I can be the one
We-
to fix her.
We've all
Put a
been there.
ring on it. Just hope they're good. You know what? I'm almost we talked about it yesterday. I think everybody's talking about it. It's kind of like dominating every LSU sports topic, but like, do we want to keep talking about it?
No. I mean, we got the gist of it now,
We get the gist of it.
as much as we're going to.
Yeah. Hey, how is that timeline going?
So I finished it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, but I want to make it look good before
Okay.
I present it.
All right,
But the
so-
timeline's done. It's on paper. It's on my notebook.
I love it. Nice work. So we were talking yesterday about it's been such an S show
Yes.
the last couple of weeks.
Right.
Like, let's document this, like for real. Let's document an easily readable version, a
Right.
nice little timeline. Now, you were kind of talking yesterday about taking a little bit deeper dive
I went all the way
into
back.
that whole Brian Kelly
All of it.
from conception
I
to
went
hiring.
to like basically when he stepped foot on campus, you could
Yeah.
say it's when it started.
Oh, I
like
can't wait.
I went all the way back to 2021.
So we can put some graphics with this
Yeah, I want to make a PowerPoint
PowerPoint would be good, yeah.
PowerPoint presentation.
and just present it to the class. Y'all know I love a rabbit hole.
So got that to look forward to this week.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little Brian
guess we
Kelly
have to do it.
timeline.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
No, yeah. Save it for Monday. Trust me,
Oh, yeah,
that crap
true.
will still be relevant then.
True. Because you're going to go to
Y'all are on remote
Pro
tomorrow
Dreams
and-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow and Friday.
That is true. That's right. Tomorrow
That
we will
is-
be at Pro Dreams.
And Friday you're at Rouse.
Friday will be at Rouse's because it's game week.
That actually is a good Monday topic anyways, though.
That's a great Monday topic.
And
Yeah.
I got
We don't
time
need
to
talk
make
about the
it look
game.
really good.
All right, yeah, Mondays. Oh,
We don't
man,
need
maybe
to
that
break
works
the game
better.
down.
Well, it is game week. We are one closer to LSU versus Arkansas.
Boo, baby.
The boot, baby.
Might.
LSU doesn't even know where the boot is stored, probably.
So I was at player interviews yesterday. They were dusting it off.
Were they?
Yeah,
With the white gloves?
They were pulling it out of the closet where
Yeah.
like the spare mouthpieces go. It was in there.
The old jock strap.
Yeah,
that
it was
nobody
in there.
uses. They used to carry that thing around with like a white glove. We were like, man, take those gloves off. Barehand that thing. It's not that
Players
important.
barehanded after the game.
Yeah, it's not that important. Oh, Lordy.
If it was the crystal ball, I could like the crystal football that they used to.
Yeah.
I
bring-
can understand.
For sure, you
that.
got to white glove that.
Yeah.
We bring that back. The crystal ball is such a good.
It's a
It's such a
great
good trophy.
It is.
I don't like the college football playoff one now. It's just like
It's a little sleek, a little
a
slender.
tall little cylinder
That's,
looking thing.
it's the same thing they do with everything. McDonald's has no color to it anymore.
True. Remember the character chairs they used to
Yeah.
have?
Taco Bell, no color. All the buildings around everywhere, they're
I wonder
so
why they're
modern.
doing that.
I mean,
to
you don't.
demoralize
it's
us.
hard to find like a
demoralize us.
like a blue and yellow Walmart anymore now too.
Huh.
Those are all like gray.
Everything's gray. Now
Alondra,
you're
so
here.
where you were growing up, did your, of course, Whataburger, huge thing,
Right.
Texas. Were your Whataburgers themed?
Yeah, so some of them were.
Okay.
Like the ones in Corpus always had something.
Right.
Because the first one ever was in Corpus.
Right.
But most of them were kind of generic, but there were some that I would run
Yep.
into that were themed. Yours were?
Yeah, so all in Tyler, every single Whataburger was themed. There was an Elvis one. There was a Dallas Cowboy one.
Okay,
there was
yeah, we
a
didn't have
Hot
all
Rod
that.
one. There was like Marilyn Monroe, like Marilyn. Who's the guy that shoot Dean something?
Dean
Joe
Martin?
DiMaggio?
Dean Martin.
Oh. She was with Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, she was with Joe DiMaggio, but it wasn't about him. It was like the Dean Martin era,
And
I guess. Yeah, so they were all
JFK.
themed. It's weird. So yeah, they've kind of taken away everything. They've taken away the playgrounds.
All of
Play
it.
places
There's some
used to
Chick-fil-A
be
playgrounds.
elite growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the chairs used to be the characters. Remember?
Yeah, you had the whatever the purple guy's name is.
Yeah.
You had the Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
You had all of them. It's great.
What a world that was.
Everything went downhill when they started taking the colors out of McDonald's.
At least they still
we
get
do a
toys.
hashtag, put the color back at McDonald's.
They still do toys, though.
Yeah, but they're always like books or something. Kids don't want books.
No, McDonald's still does actual toys.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's a lot of books out there.
Right.
There's a lot of like little cardboard books they got to put together like a little wooden hat or something.
Yeah.
They don't really want that. Chick-fil-A gives away like educational things.
No thanks. Give me brain rot.
Yeah. They just want something that your parents can throw away later, about 3 hours later when they get tired of it. All right. When we come back, what we're going to do here, we're going to take a break, then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the new college football power rankings for the playoffs and take a look at a lot of news out there swirling about a former coach here jumping to the top of the leaderboard for odds-on favorite to be the LSU next head coach. So we'll look at all that, and we'll look at odds-on favorite for all the head coaches in college football, all the openings around the country. There's a lot of them. There's going to be more. There's going to be names swirling around. So we'll take a look at all of that right here when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right. Go to pelicanroof.com. If you have a project right now, we've kind of gotten past, I don't know if it's official yet, we've gotten past hurricane season. We had a great year for that, avoided everything, but we're going to go straight into winter. And if you have a project, if you need to get your roof fixed, if you need a brand new roof, whatever it is, give Pelican Roof a call. The offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. So what does that mean for you? That means they're going to dedicate a project manager specifically to your job to make sure that your job is done the perfect way, the correct way, the Pelican way. And they'll be there every single day to make sure it's done right and done efficiently and done quickly. And we know that it's a big, big purchase for you. We know that it's a big job. It's a big decision for you and your family financially. So go to their homepage right now, click the financing options, start that process. Up to 21 months of 0% financing for that brand new roof or roof repair. Give them a call or go see them, pelicanroof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Off the bench here. Wednesday morning. My apologies on that first segment. We didn't have our beautiful dog, Kane the Third. Good girl.
She's so cute.
She is.
Quiet, though.
She's really quiet.
Yeah, she's shy.
Sucks on radio.
Yeah.
Awful.
Great visual. She just can speak up a little bit more.
Laundry, we're getting crushed in the chat right now.
Why?
Would you just bark?
I was trying to bark, yeah.
We're getting crushed in the chat saying, Laundry, Matt, this isn't a show about Texas. You're in Louisiana now.
Oh, God
got
forbid
it, but
we mentioned Whataburger.
we were talking about colorful fast food restaurants.
There's
and,
Whataburgers here.
Yeah, Whataburgers here are boring, though. Delicious, but boring.
Isn't the one on Burbank kind of like LSU-ish, though?
I don't know.
Never been inside of it. I've been to it. I just haven't been inside.
Yeah, but I feel like I peeked in there and
Yeah. Neither is Kane the Third, though.
no.
She goes Cane's, obviously.
Duh. The honey mustard.
Cane's is still colorful.
Yeah,
I would say the most colorful.
especially the original one.
Yeah.
They have that tiger print. What is it? The carpet is tiger print. So there's tiger print something in there.
Well, anyway, sorry, people. Sorry for,
Our
in the
bad.
first segment, talking about random things.
You knew here.
We never do that.
Yeah.
So
Get better fast food places.
Agreed.
Put more themed things in. People like that.
Yeah.
People like to be entertained. Speaking of entertainment, Nick Saban. A lot of rumors swirling around about him. I actually have a buddy that heard it from their hairdresser that he was going to be the next head coach here. So,
Wait, Nick Saban?
Yeah.
His hairdresser said that?
Hairdresser.
Okay.
Yeah.
I buy it. Sold. Hairdressers know everything.
I can tell you one thing. Being around town, just like randomly, just gas station, picking up some food, just doing whatever. There's a lot of experts out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a ton of people that know exactly what's going on because they got a guy. They got a guy that has a friend that has some sort of booster cousin. And they got a guy, and they know. And apparently this hairdresser said Nick Saban's going to be the next head coach.
The phrase I'm hearing has already burned out. And you're going to hear that phrase a lot. It's like, I'm hearing. No, let me stop you there. No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not.
At this point,
From whom?
with the crap show that's going on down the street,
Yep.
anybody who tells you they've heard something probably hasn't heard anything. You can
Yep.
go ahead and cross them off the list.
Yeah. And no, it wasn't my hairdresser because I shaved my own head. It was a buddy's hairdresser. So this is like, I mean, we're at least 6, 7 people removed from the start of the source. So the start of the person that just made it up out of thin air. That's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, because nobody knows. Nobody really, yeah. There's probably a handful of people. Now, have they reached out? Do I believe they've reached out? Absolutely, because they should reach out to everybody.
Yeah.
Saban's got, of course, a lot of ties back to Louisiana. He's got friends here. He's got businesses. I mean, there's a lot of things. So what is surprising is most of the times where there's smoke, there's fire somewhere. And there's a good article, LouisianaSports.net. You can go check it out about at least all the college head coaching vacancies, the Vegas odds. And usually Vegas has their finger on the pulse of most things. Saban, as of yesterday, has surpassed Joe Brady as the favorite to land the job at LSU. For whatever that is worth, take that with a grain of salt. But at least from the betting standpoint, which, of course, the people that make the lines, they make the lines, but then it's controlled by who's betting and all that good stuff. But the movement is pretty shocking, and there has to be some validity to something out there, and I don't know what that is, because the line went from, if I'm reading this correctly, 75 to 1 to 2 to 1.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
It's a big jump.
It's a big jump.
Even if it went from 10 to 1 to 2 to 1. Now we're talking 75 to 1 to 2 to 1. So there is clearly something there. Whether it's just because it's going through the hairdresser rankings,
Yeah.
or everybody's talking about it at the salon, I don't know what it is. But there's something happening there, and it's pretty wild to see. Like, I don't like if we were looking at a sport, right? If we were looking at a game and the team was 75 to 1 to win their division, then all of a sudden it went to 2 to 1. What would happen? What would that mean? It mean like the starting quarterback or the starting star player for the other teams all got hurt. It means they got a new star player, like something of a huge magnitude had happened. So I don't know where this is coming from or what the stem of it, what the root of it is. I'm sure this just came out yesterday. So I'm assuming if there actually is some validity to something, you're going to hear more and more talked about it throughout the day and throughout the week.
I don't know what is less likely, Saban or Saban jumping Joe Brady, because that's not going to happen either.
Yeah, I know. The Joe Brady one being the favorite was always weird to me.
It's just because he was here at 19, but like he literally left college football because he didn't want to recruit. And guess what? I don't know if you guys know this. A lot's changed in the recruiting landscape since 2019, and it's way more crazy now. Doubt that's going to bring him back in. But Matt, I mean, you were recruited by Saban, and I understand you have to reach out to it. Like that's what everybody says. I'm not talking about what Saban did in the past. I'm talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want LSU to hire Saban? Like, if he was willing to come, would you want them to hire Saban?
I think if they hired Saban, here, first of all, I'm not talking loud. Too close?
You're good.
Okay. I think if they hired Saban, I think everybody would be really excited, for one. I think if you're going to have somebody that could navigate the show that is happening outside the football facility right now, from the administration to the political side of things to all the suing back and forth to the exit. Like, if you want somebody to navigate that and not really care about, what politicians say and the strong arming from everywhere else outside of football. He's probably the guy that could handle all that because he's not going to, he wouldn't listen to you, right? He's Nick Saban. He's the greatest coach of all time. So I think there's some excitement there. But I've always said since this whole thing started, why would he take this job? Why would he take any job? What he doesn't, first of all, he doesn't have anything to prove. He doesn't have more money. I mean, I guess you could always make more money, but he doesn't need to make more money, I would assume. I don't know his personal financials, but I'm assuming it's stable to quite stable. So what does he need to do? Why would he take the job? Well, it's 72 years old, 73 years old?
74.
Wait, is he 74?
Saban is 74.
I mean, not that he can't do it at that age. I'm just saying, why would he? Why would he put himself? Because that man only knows one way to coach, right? It's his way. You think just because he says he's going to be, a little bit more calm or whatever, you think he's actually going to do it when the stuff hits the fan? I mean, no, he's going to come in. Now, I don't know what they've offered him, if they've offered him anything. I'm sure there's conversations of come in and do this, get it turned around, right the ship for a second, and then you can be part of the administration or be athletic. I've heard all that stuff. You can be coach for 3 years and be an athletic director. I don't know. Does he want to do that? I guess we'll see. But something has clearly happened to go to 75-1 betting odds to 2-1.
I don't think Saban should take this job. I don't think he should want this job. I mean, like you mentioned, he doesn't have anything to prove, right? He's won everywhere he's been at a high level. If you're Nick Saban, realistically, you're probably here 3 years. If you don't win a national championship in 3 years, then you failed here at LSU because that's the whole reason you bring somebody in like that in his advanced age because of what he's done. That's why you bring him in. If Saban doesn't win a championship, it's going to be viewed as a failure. It is.
Yeah, I guess
that's
so.
The Nick Saban standard.
Yeah, unless it's get us to that point and then be a part of the athletic, the direct AD stuff and be part of stay here in Baton Rouge and help us, then you're still part of how we got back to that. I get that. It's just a matter of still why? Why would he want to do it? So yeah, I think it'd be irresponsible for LSU to not try to come up with some arrangement where he comes in and either coaches or helps or does something. That's probably irresponsible. Again, Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach to ever live, and I'm proud to say that he recruited me. I played for him for a couple of years. Didn't necessarily love it because he was a hard ass for sure. But I understood even at the time. I was like, this guy's great. This guy's an amazing head coach. But I do think it's probably he said it last year. He said that leaving LSU is one of the biggest regrets or the biggest regret of his entire career. Maybe that's because he, NFL didn't work out, but I also think he's probably had a little piece of LSU in his heart since he's left here and probably regretted that decision. Didn't regret, of course, his time at Alabama. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I think that was that one decision that he regretted. He's always kept roots here in LSU or in Louisiana. So,
he also left because of the way that things are going in college football now. So I just don't think
that hasn't changed.
Yeah, that hasn't. It's actually probably gotten worse. And I don't know. Maybe he'll come if he were to, he might be successful in it, but I just don't think he wants to. I think he's having a good time on game day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For
him
years.
and Pat McAfee,
they're great.
I love them together.
So I never saw him smile when he was our coach.
Yeah.
And then I saw him smile years later at Alabama, in a press conference, and I was like, that looks forced.
Yeah.
That looks like you've been you hired a nice PR person. They said you have to
move
your cheeks. You got it. Let's just work on it. They go up. They don't go side to side. They don't go down. They go up. Let's work on it. But since he's been doing game day, I see true happiness on his face when he's doing it. You could tell he loves Pat McAfee. You could tell he loves being part of that whole crew.
Yeah.
And he does a really good job.
He does.
And it looks like he really loves to sit on a recliner too, with a little throw blanket on.
He looks so
watching
comfy.
Some TV.
Oh, that's the life I want to live. Just watching TV, wrapped up in a blankie,
right?
And somebody brings me a cake.
we get something for we could all hope for one day.
Right. He's
All
living
hope-
his best
He
life.
is living his best life. Let that man live his life.
Right. Stop trying to put him in these talks.
Maybe come help us hire a coach. Put him on the committee.
So that's kind of my thing. Like, in order for me to like this, and this is just one person's opinion, obviously. Like, I'm not saying I don't want Nick Saban as a coach, but what I don't want is 2 years from now you do this process all over again. That's what I don't want.
Right.
Like, in a perfect world, I want a guy that can be here 8 to 10 years.
Right.
Now, LSU's proven that they have a 4-year window or you're out the door, but if you're successful, you can be here for as long as you want.
Right.
Maybe if you hire Saban, you find a guy that you're like, we love this guy. A Kelvin Shepard's a guy that's been brought up because a lot of people, myself included, have said, I don't want it right now because he doesn't have the head coaching experience. Could you bring in a young guy that you love, you think can do it in a few years, learn under Saban for a year or two, and then take the reins from there? Like,
Right.
maybe that way is the way to go on something like this. 2 to 3 years down the road, I don't want to be doing this all over again.
Yeah, I don't either. If you want to look at it from a different point of view, though, if you think about all the head coaches that could possibly come, and you name a name in the NFL, college, take the top name besides Nick Saban, and throw them in this landscape where we have governors involved, we have top donors involved, we have the top businessmen in Louisiana involved, we have a new president, we got a new AD, we have all these things involved that look very unattractive to a lot of coaches because at the pecking order, it's going to be governor, board of supervisors, AD, all these things, and the head coach is going to be down here. You can make the argument that if Saban comes, he's the top of the pecking order if he comes, because I don't think he's going to deal with any of that BS.
I don't think you can
could
make
say
the
that.
argument. I think that's how it is.
Yeah, you could say. I mean, anybody in Louisiana would say yes, sir, to him. So I guess that's kind of when I started. Like, anybody that could deal with this, no one's going to deal with that better. But again, just why? Why would he do it? So we'll see. But again, where there's smoke, there is fire. And he has jumped for some reason in the betting odds from 75 to 1 all the way to 2 to 1, which is a wild jump. And I can't wait. There's got to be some more information that comes out on why that is. But we will see. LSU will eventually name their head coach, and we can't wait to see who it is. And we just pray and hope that it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be lasting stability here at LSU, because that's what they deserve. That's what we deserve. That's what this program deserves. So here's the hoping. All right, let's go to break, and then when we come back, we can talk a little bit about more of the other coaching spots. Maybe we'll get to a little NFL QB rankings right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommys.com. Tommy's windows, sidings, doors. Come on, somebody. Let's go.
Yo, Tommy!
Hey, Tommy! All right, go to Tommy's. If you got a project, when you work with them, with their windows, their sidings, their doors, whatever it is, if you got a project, you will clearly see the difference when you work at Tommy's. We've talked to him plenty of times. I know he's done work at Jake's house, about to do some work over at our house as well. And you will see the difference when you work with Tommy's, because when you work with Tommy's, you're working with winners. You're working with champions. You're working with people that bring in awards year after year after year. We're talking the Angie's List Super Service Award 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Every single year they are stacking banners. Why? Because they are the best. They are reliable. They are efficient. They're dependable. They're professional. And when you work with them, you will see that difference. Go to GoTommys.com.
Love you. 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
She just moved right up the block for me, and she got the hots for me, the finest thing my hood has seen. But oh no, no, she got a man and a son.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench, Wednesday morning. Hope your drive is going well this morning. What a beautiful world we live in. We get to come in here every morning and talk sports. Sports, the greatest thing on earth. Brings out competitiveness, brings out the fire, the intensity. It's the greatest reality show on planet Earth. It was reality TV before we even knew what reality TV was. And by God, the LSU drama could be on E. Could be on Bravo. It's actually kind of a shame there hadn't been like a camera crew following, like creating this, like making a documentary about the events that have happened. Like, Alondra, you're going to lay that out this week or maybe next Monday with that timeline.
I'm sure there's somebody that's always filming something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone's got a phone on them, on their person
and they
at all
document
time.
everything. You know, they make that thing called The Path that they release every week. They even released one like after Brian Kelly was fired. So I'm sure there's stuff out there on film, but no, I
Could
agree.
you imagine
I
the
agree.
documentary?
Like a 30 for 30?
Like a 30 for 30, like behind the scenes, following like Jeff Landry before that press conference. Like, hey, watch
so
this.
awesome.
Watch this. I'm about to shake it up.
Yeah.
Following Scott Woodward, following Brian Kelly.
The board.
The board, how they're making their decisions on all this stuff. That would be electric.
Yeah. That's the part I still don't get, though. Is like where they're saying that Scott Woodward didn't have authority because the board of supervisors didn't approve it. And then everybody wants to blame Scott Woodward for giving him that contract, but he obviously had to approve it with the board of supervisors. So it's like, okay, I don't.
Oh, that was such a good clip I saw on the socials. Yeah, I think you sent it. the clip of from the office.
Oh my gosh.
We fired with cause because we don't like him.
Because I don't like him.
Because we don't like him.
I have cause.
I have cause. Yeah, it's definitely not because you lost to A&M. It's because of cause.
Right.
Because we don't like you.
Because you keep losing to Texas A&M.
Because you keep losing. I just saw that. I just read here that the Boot Trophy, the famous rivalry trophy between LSU and Arkansas, weighs 200 pounds and was $10,000 hunk of gold.
It weighs 200 pounds?
200 pounds. That's what they're saying right here. And a $10,000 hunk of gold.
How much do you think that's going for
Since
now?
1960. So it was 1966. So let's see. Gold prices since 1966 have soared up to like 570%.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Sell that and get a coach with it.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty good. That's a good investment on that boot.
For sure.
Like, we don't need it, though. No one cares about it, except for Arkansas. No one at LSU cares about it, at least. All right, so we just talked about LSU and Nick Saban jumping up to 2-1. Let's look around at all the other, some of the other big coaching jobs that are available and look at their, like what coaches, because this is ever evolving. I guess it's based on information that's leaked to the crowd, sources, meetings, private jet tail numbers, all that good stuff. But let's see, we'll take a look and start in the SEC. Arkansas, Ryan Silverfield has surpassed James Franklin as the favorite there. Ryan Silverfield is the head coach of Memphis. I don't know a lot about Memphis except that who they beat earlier. They beat Arkansas, didn't they?
Yes, earlier this year.
Earlier
Yes,
this year. They beat him. So yeah, he's the odds-on favorite, surpassing James Franklin. And funny enough, James Franklin is not the leader in the clubhouse on any big-time schools opening right now. Auburn, John Sumrall has surpassed Kenny Dillingham as the favorite. Of course, John Sumrall at Tulane, Kenny Dillingham, Arizona State. Sumrall seems like a Auburn fit for whatever reason.
He does.
And I'm not basing that on anything because I haven't really watched Tulane. I've heard him talk, and I've seen the way he physically looks, and he just, to me, looks like an Auburn guy.
He's also completely different than what you've had in your last three coaches.
Yeah.
None of which have worked out.
A little bit more alpha.
You've had
Got that little
offensive
alpha
guys.
mentality.
Yeah, kind of finesse. He's more of that gritty, hard-nosed guy. I love that fit.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot too. And I'm basing that literally
Off vibes?
off just vibes only.
Yeah.
You were just talking about Ryan Silverfield.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people realize how good of a coach Ryan Silverfield is. You know, when we were doing the preseason college football rankings, Alondra actually put Memphis at 24, which was a great pick. And like the reason I loved it the most was Ryan Silverfield. Silverfield is in his 6th season, okay? He's never had a losing season at Memphis. He is working on his 3rd straight double-digit win season. He's 50-22 overall and 4-0 in bowl games at Memphis. Like Ryan Silverfield could coach some football. That would be an excellent hire.
4-0
for
in bowl
Arkansas.
games at Memphis.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Arkansas, and he beat Arkansas. So, yeah, that seems like a pretty good fit.
I mean, he's 8-2 right now, trying to close in on his 3rd straight double-digit win.
Right.
Great coach.
So you're saying, based on these first two, right? Ryan Silverfield, Arkansas seems right. John Summerall feels like an Auburn fit. I don't know. Jake thinks Jimbo Fisher might be getting a look-see over there. So I don't know.
I feel like Jimbo would be a really good fit at Auburn.
He would, because he's been at Auburn.
Yeah.
His quarterback was Damian Craig there. Damian's been coaches
And I feel
with
like
him.
he's one of the ones that does want to come back.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he had enough time away where he's like, actually, I kind of feel like I want to get
Right.
back into it.
Right.
And I don't know, Auburn feels like a good fit. And then last week, how rumors go. But to this Ryan Silverfield thing, there were reports last week that he was already taking the job at Arkansas. And that he was supposed to meet with. But those were rumors. Who knows? So maybe that is one of those, like, where there's smoke, there's fire kind of things. But for what it's
To
worth.
that point, 2 weeks ago, he was linked to the Virginia Tech job, and it didn't happen for whatever reason. Maybe he was holding out for a school like Arkansas. Like Silverfield's a guy out there that's going to have some options. But to your point about Jimbo, he's 25-1 right now at Auburn. Like, he's one of the top 9 guys right now in terms of odds. Like,
Yeah.
his name's actually decently high.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that he is also surpassed James Franklin because there's been so much action with James Franklin to Virginia Tech as well. Jimbo Fisher currently 25-1 for the Auburn job. Hey, Jake.
Hey.
I mean, come on. Just come on.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
We have a
buddy.
while.
You can take the dog down. All right, Florida, Lane Kiffin has surpassed Eli Drinkwitz as the favorite. I mean, that's who. I don't know. I guess Florida's going to be the.
That feels like a lateral move.
They're gonna
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
a lateral.
swing for the fences.
They're going to
That's
swing
what
for the
they're gonna do.
fences. That's what they're going to do. We just talked about Nick Saban, so we don't need to rehash that. All right, Eric Morris has surpassed Zach Robinson as a favorite at Oklahoma State.
Literally
Eric
talked
Morris,
about this yesterday.
Yeah, head coach North Texas. Zach Robinson, OC for the Falcons, and he was the quarterback. That's probably the reason why he was at the top of the list.
He actually had a really good career at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, really good career. So yeah, you got any like good feedback on North Texas, Mean Green?
Yeah, they're really good, man. I mean, they're what are they? 8-1 right now. Like North Texas is rolling a little bit, and like Eric Morris, he was the co-OC at Texas Tech in 2017. Patrick Mahomes was his quarterback. He goes to Incarnate Word, gets a guy named Cam Ward. Cam loved him so much that when he was named OC at Washington State, he goes over there with him as well, as well as the head coach and everything in there. And then now he's at North Texas in his 3rd season. He's 8-1. Like Eric Morris is a pretty
At North
impressive guy.
Texas.
Like he fits Oklahoma State. When Oklahoma State has a good offense, they're fun. Eric Morris is one of the best offensive coaches, in my opinion, in college football.
Yeah. How sexy of a job is Oklahoma State, though?
Not.
It's not, right? Unless you can attract a coach with like a lot of boosters and a lot of like
Unless you got a
guarantees.
beautiful mullet, too.
Unless you got a beautiful
True.
mullet. I mean,
Then it's sexy.
that's a prerequisite. Speaking of facial hair, how's my mustache going?
It's pretty light.
It's not dark hair. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Just for men?
perhaps.
I mean, it's been growing for weeks now.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Proud
not
of you.
short. It's just not deep in color.
So who do the odds makers say?
Nick Saban 2-1.
All right.
It jumped from 75 to 1 to 2 to 1.
You know who
Yeah, it's a pretty big jump.
I like that we haven't really talked about? Maybe I said it. I don't remember. But you know who plays like hard-nosed, fun, physical football? and is fun to watch, and they run the ball.
Besides
and
Georgia
it's,
Tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another Tech, Texas Tech.
Texas
Joey
Tech,
McGuire
Joey McGuire.
is awesome. Like I wouldn't mind if LSU went and tried to poke around over there and see what they could find, but I like Joey McGuire.
I bet Joey likes his checkbook at Texas Tech.
Fair
though.
enough. That oil money.
That roster
Yeah,
looked
why are you
real
leaving
good.
there?
Yeah. Didn't they spend the most?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, odds like that are always they're fun. It's always funny who it has going in which location, and oftentimes it's not very right. But anytime that Nick Saban jumps from 75-1 to 2-1, that's
yeah.
going to grab everyone's attention here in Baton Rouge.
That's what we're saying. Like bettors can influence the line, but bettors aren't influencing the line like that. Like, he might go from 75-1 to 45-1 based on some big bets or whatever. I mean, I guess I really don't know when it's talking about like how much a bet can influence that big of a line, but somebody went in there and changed that on the computer, like big time, and it's based on something. It's not based on nothing.
Yeah, I just saw Coach Saban in the Saban family suite at Bryant-Denny Stadium over the weekend.
They have an LSU shirt on?
He did not.
Oh.
He did not have an LSU shirt on.
Their field's named Nick Saban Field? Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
And coach at LSU. Would they take the name away if he became LSU's head
Probably
coach?
not. Probably just leave it.
Yeah. Let's not call it that when LSU
maybe
plays
that
them.
week. Yeah.
That's LSU versus Alabama on Nick Saban Field.
So the odds to become the USC coach in 2021, when Lincoln Riley did, the best odds were Luke Fickell. We also had PJ Fleck, Mario Cristobal. For Tennessee, when Josh Heupel got it in 2021, Billy Napier, Jamie Chadwell, and Kevin Steele had the best odds. So we could go down a rabbit hole of different. Let's see, where was LSU's? When Alabama opened up after Nick Saban, Dan Lanning was the leader in the clubhouse, followed by Dabo Swinney and Mike Norvell.
Dick Dixon just texted us, said when BK was hired, his name wasn't even on the betting list.
I'm looking right now. So when October 19th of 2021, it was Mel Tucker
Yeah.
plus 200, Lane Kiffin, Luke Fickell, James Franklin, Jimbo, Billy Napier, Bill O'Brien, Mark Stoops, Joe Brady, Bob Stoops, Dave Aranda, Urban Meyer, and John Gruden.
Just get Gruden. Let's call it a day.
Who was Tucker's agent? Obviously, it ain't anymore. Who was his agent? His name had gotten floated so weird. He had one good year at Michigan State. I mean, that always blew my mind.
So there you have it.
Love that.
It's fun, though.
It is fun.
Who was all on the list for LSU? If it was Coach Saban at the top.
Saban, Joe Brady, Lane.
Actually, Lane's the second now. Lane's plus 375.
Clark Lee 5-1.
Ooh.
Dan Lanning 71. James Franklin 9-1. John Summerall 10-1. Brent Key 14. Jimbo 18.
And
Dillingham 20. And you got Drinkwitz, Marcus Freeman, Jeff Brom, Lincoln Riley, Dabo. Hello. Would we be happy with Dabo? 10-year contract? Anybody?
Oh,
Two-time natty champ. man.
Two-time
Big
natty
name.
champ. He's got the
Yeah.
resume.
On
So it's
that-
probably going to be Matt Campbell.
Can you just see him sprinting through them
Like
double
Oh,
uprights?
wait, we should break.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yep.
Come on, yeah, boy.
My bad.
More OT.
Off the bench.
Where we at here? All-Star?
All-Star.
AllStarToysBatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. Go to the website today to see what they have for you. Multiple options in every category. Midsize SUV, truck. They got the van, the full-size SUV, hybrid, sedan. They have it all. So go check out all the different options they have for you. If you need something for the holidays coming up, if you want to rent something for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for New Year's, they have got you covered. So go to the website, see what you need, see what they've got, which is everything is available, allstartoysbatonrouge.com.
Do they have cars for like everybody?
Yes.
Like big families?
Yes.
Small families?
Yep.
Want to go fast?
I think so.
Got to haul some things?
Tundra, Tacoma, yep.
That are pretty?
They
They got everything. If you're in the market, go see them today. Whether it's new car, used car, maybe it's a long-term lease you're looking for. How about a per-day rental right there? AllStarToyota@BatonRouge.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB. Sorry about the clock. That's on me.
We got excited she got back in. We lost track.
So what was y'all's overall thought on Coach Saban?
Well,
Because I missed it.
Taylor had a lot of ageism talks. Oof.
Wow.
No, I just asked, like, it's 74. Why
He
would
said
he want
his
this
advanced age. I don't know if you can say that anymore.
job? You can say that. I did say it.
74
Why would
is
he
like,
want this job?
74 is like the new 64.
Is that right?
That's what they say.
I haven't.
Watch the ageism, bud.
I don't ever speak in absolutes when it comes to coaching and coaching searches, but I did see that man in Alabama colors in an Alabama suite at a game against LSU a couple days ago.
At a game
So,
that's was
Name-
played in a field,
name
Nick Saban
Saban-
Field.
Saban Field.
There's a big statue. It's like a 12-foot statue of him.
yeah. So,
Not life-size.
anywho's, Dr. Stephen Etheridge when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. That is the website for KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. Really, anywhere you're listening to us, they're going to be able to help you. So even if you're up in Alexandria listening to us right now, they can certainly come up, help you change your space, your interior, your outdoor living space. And for me, they did both at the same time, and I didn't even know it. That's just what you're going to get from Brandon Barton and the team. They're going to come out, know your space, learn your space, and change your space. KTCBlinds.com.
It's like K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Man, I cannot wait to get my project started with these guys and get those retractable screens out of my outdoor patio area. It's going to be amazing. Up, down, whenever you need it. Hot outside. It's going to be cooler inside that. Well, give them a call. K to Z Interiors, Outdoor Living, blinds, shades, shutters, retractable screens, whatever it is, they can improve that house. K to Z Blinds.com.